First pitch on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty V, what we're seeing there is a team, D-Row. They're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this division.
Yeah, this team's playing well. They're playing with confidence. You can tell guys are walking to the plate with a swagger. Their pitchers are taking them out and executing pitches down and away. This is a good ball club.
With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, man, I think everyone should keep an eye on Colton Wong. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. And that'll bring forth Luis Urias as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Enters play here at 279. 10 home runs and 49 runs batted in. Here comes the 0-1. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball one. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. 1 out, nobody on. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Two balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled off. Struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Jake Cousins, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He currently sits atop the home run leaderboard and seems to be heating up even more here in the dog days of August.
This guy has been on absolute fire. You get on a run like this, you want to show up to the yard at 1 o'clock in the afternoon for a 7 o'clock game. This guy is prepared, ready to go, and seeing the ball like it's a beach ball right now.
Now the 1-0. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The 2-2 one more time.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in a game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
And he takes ball 4, so the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So in now for Chicago, David Bodie. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here it comes. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Happ gets his lead at first, nobody out. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Bodie playing here in his age 26 season. He was taken in the 18th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
From the belt, the pitch. Anthony Rizzo comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the stretch. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Gone! A two-run shot off the bat of Anthony Rizzo, number 28 on the season, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Batting for the plate now, Frank Schwindel. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3-1 to the Cubs left fielder.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Here's Jason Hayward now, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Still only 1 out in the inning. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
1-1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
He's going.
Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Second inning coming up in Chicago. And with more on the weather forecast, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store. Ripped on the ground to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
At the plate now, Willie Adames, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
2-0 count, the pitch.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Striding in, Omar Narvaez. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. Infield swung around a bit to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Still 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're down 2-0. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
This guy uses that 2-seamer to set up his other pitches. 2-seamer in, breaking ball away.
The 1-0 delivery. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Yeah, 3 straight balls to start the inning, and it's clear to me he just hasn't found his rhythm out there yet.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Into the box now, Rafael Ortega. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Lifted in the air to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And this throw gets away from him.
Batting 8th, the shortstop.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Stepping in now, Nico Hoerner, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
The 2-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
Into the box, Albert Alzolay. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Wong ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Ian Happ.
Stepping into the box, Ian Happ. Looking at his current numbers, he's tracking for over 55 homers this year.
Not bad if you're into being awesome and having fun and hitting 3-run homers and driving in runs and winning baseball games. 55-plus homers in the big leagues. Amazing.
Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Escobar brings it in, and that ends the inning. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 4-0 Chicago. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Surprise now from a manager that typically doesn't like to shift. He signaled his infield to overload the right side. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Now here's the pitch. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ortega is right there, 1 down.
Batting 8, the left fielder, Jace Peterson.
Coming to the plate now, Jace Peterson. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Pitch on the way.
0-1.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Standing in now, Jake Cousins, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. The 1-1. Back to him on the mound. That's a hit, the first of the game for Milwaukee.
Well, maybe he can take one positive from this right here with that huge base hit. I got to be honest, I wasn't even expecting him to go to the on-deck circle. The way he's been throwing the ball, scuffling a little bit, I thought maybe manager would pinch hit for him, but not so. But at least he's got the knock to fall back on.
Here's Colton Wong now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man.
Ball, 1 strike.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
1-2. Here it comes. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand 1. They're down 4-0.
We're just about set to go here as the Cubs come to bat in the 3rd inning, and Chicago fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season.
Leading off for
They
the
lead
Cubs,
all of baseball in runs
the third
scored,
baseman,
and maybe the primary reason for that, home runs.
Brody.
They lead the majors in that category as well. One player told me that pretty much top to bottom, every guy is capable of getting into one. But what really sets them apart, he said, is that they don't have an all-or-nothing approach. They know home runs will come, so getting guys on the bases leads to 2- and 3-run homers instead of just solo shots. Sounds simple, but we all know it's anything but. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi. And it's 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. To short, hit hard. Adames brings it in. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
the first baseman, number 44.
Happy to have you along here on the show on a fine Sunday afternoon as you take a look at our upcoming schedule for the week to come. Digging in, Anthony Rizzo.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Frank Schwindel.
Into the box, Frank Schwindel. He drew a walk his first time up. Pitch on the way. started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They lead it 4-0. Now to the plate, Luis Urias, as we begin the top of the fourth.
Number 2, Luis Urias.
And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped up. Bodie has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Every pitcher loves to get quick
11.
outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Stepping up to the plate, Rowdy Tellez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
0-1. Here it comes. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Eduardo Escobar standing in as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Escobar tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Fouled away. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. fouled off. Another 0-2 coming. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail here 4-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Jason Hayward is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was selected in the 1st round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Two balls and a strike.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hard hit towards center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, man, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. A runner at second, nobody out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch.
Yeah, and that splitter is normally the go-to pitch to this guy, but it really hasn't shown that good downward action that he usually has. He needs to get back to finishing it out front.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high?
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has
Now
the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
And they're runners at the corners now. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Nico Hoerner is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Fastball called strike, 1-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
And they'll add another, as this is now a 5-0 game.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
In now, Alzolay. And he tries to move those runners up a base, but this is a foul ball. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And they do have him bunting with 1 away as he puts this one down. Wong for 1. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Adames, a former Tampa Bay Ray. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
He's got it. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
Now batting, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
So now to the plate, Omar Narvaez. Line drive to center field. Ortega is there, and he has it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
First pitch coming, here it is. Jackie Bradley Jr. is in for the 2nd time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2.
ball 2. Next count, 2-2.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Full count still. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And it's fouled away. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. A shot down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away. Stepping into the box, Jace Peterson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
High in the air out to center field. Ortega is there. 2 gone.
Now back.
Christian Yelich will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Number 22, Christian Yelich.
Now the outfield shifts into a no-doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Brewers strand a couple. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Eric Lauer, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Eric
ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Happ. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Ian Happ. 46 now for him on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Now batter.
Into the box now, David Bodie. This will send a ground ball down to third. Fielded cleanly on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The first baseman, number 44.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. That brings in Anthony Rizzo. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Old strike 2 at the letters. 0-2 now.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fouled away. Again a 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Frank Schwindel stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. High and deep down the left field line. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Tellez will put this one away, and the side is retired. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's the Cubs 6 and the Brewers nothing. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. 1 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Luis Urias is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. The pitch. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
The batter.
So striding in, Rowdy Tellez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Liner in there for a base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
So here's Eduardo Escobar as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Hit back up the middle, scooped up, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Now at the plate, Jason Hayward. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Hayward.
Patrick Wisdom is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. 258 the average to begin play, with 19 homers and 41 RBIs. Now the 1-0. half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. So digging in now, Wilson Contreras. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Hit on the ground to short. Adames picks it up, and that's the second out.
Up next for the Cubs.
Stepping in, Rafael Ortega. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there? Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Lifted in the air out to right. Right fielder giving chase. He's through first and hustling for second. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll get in there safely.
The batter.
Digging in and looking for more. Hoerner. Single homer run in his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And there's ball 2 now. Drilled on the ground to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw will be wide at first as it pulls him off the bag, and a run's going to score.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. And Wong will make the catch to retire the side. Patrick Wisdom will stay in the game, taking over in right field and batting in the 8th spot.
Now playing right.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Willie Adames. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he takes something off here as this is a lazy fly ball out to center field. Happ is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, catcher Omar Narvaez.
Digging in once again, Omar Narvaez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable. Popped him up. Hoerner has a play.
Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, the center fielder.
Standing in, Jackie Bradley Jr. Infield shifts now. They'll overload to the right with the shortstop on the other side of the second base bag. A ball and no strikes. Grounded to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. Digging in, Ian Happ will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
The center fielder.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. That evens it up 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Stepping in now, David Bodie, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. 1 out. Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. No offer at that one, and the count moves to 2-2 now on the Cub first baseman. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now, 3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Runners on the move for second. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting. The left
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Frank Schwindel. 0 for 2 for him to this point. From the stretch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch as soon as it comes out of the hand.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Ready now, Jace Peterson. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Fouled off. Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. 1 out, nobody on. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Row, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
Now batting, second baseman.
So 2 gone now in the Brewers half of the 8th, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Brad Boxberger comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. At the plate, Patrick Wisdom, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way.
Outside, that's ball.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
Standing in, Wilson Contreras. He's 1 for 2 in this one. From the stretch. And he fouls this one off. A runner at first with no outs here. And he lays off for ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
2 balls and a strike to count. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 2-2.
2 strikes.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. He He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
The right
At the plate,
fielder,
Rafael
66.
Ortega. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Ortega.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
The tag's there, and he is out. A triple play. So Brad Wick comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 38.
Now in the box, Rowdy Tellez starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these stats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. One and two now as that one's fouled off.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
The 1-0 home, and it's fouled away. The 1-1 fouled away.
I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss in, but he got away with it.
Hit sharply toward the right side, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field. Clearly, he's been putting in that work, and it paid off right there.
To the plate now, Willie Adames. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Wick, a native Texan. He was selected in the 7th round during the 2014 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And it's gone into the bleachers.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. So here now is Jackie Bradley as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Smoked on the ground left side, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm. A base hit.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit, making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
From the belt, the pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
0-1.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Lorenzo Cain will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Jason Adam gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
Adam.
Strike taken, good bender on the outside there. 2 down, runners at first and second. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. He's got it. Throw on to first. He'll be in time to get him. And the Cubs have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
8-2 is how this one ends today. Chicago jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Adbert Alzolay pitches his way to a team-leading 12th win of the year. Jake Cousins couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 8 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Brewers, 2 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.